Is it working now?
Yeah.
Right on. ER Automotive channel. Hey.
There we go.
There we go.
CTS intake on the A4 B8.5 with the 2-liter.
Yeah. Thanks for AM Tuning, Abdullah. That's who sponsored this and gave us the parts. Not for free, but obviously we paid for it. Give a shout out to them, and we'll let you know as the progress goes. Air intake and diverter spacer valve. Yeah, diverter valve spacer. Let that turbo whistle a little bit better. Hope so. Hopefully.
Okay. All right, so we'll go through the process on what we're doing here a bit, so you can kind of see, and then Matt will give you his 2 cents afterwards on improvements, sound, all that good stuff. So first of all, come up here, unplug your MAF, and then grab.
We were prepared for this.
Grab your 7. Get taking this shit apart. And actually, since all this is gonna go, rip this crap out. Pull that out, and you should be able to get down here. Get the inlet hose off. That should be. Should be loose enough, but apparently not. Spin around for a little easier access.
She's on there.
She's on there good.
She's on there good.
Ow,
Bonus, there's no bird nest in my airbox.
yeah, that's good.
That's good. Didn't find no walnuts, acorns, leaves. I'll just stick this right here. Think it'll stick with the heat? I think it would peel off.
No, it'd be fine. You'd have to clean it because it's all gooey, but.
Yeah. I mean, I actually don't know if it would stick here. It's kind of rough. Maybe put it right here. There we go.
Stupid. Okay.
Most important, block the hole.
Rag in the hole. We
Yeah.
don't need stuff going in. Okay, and then the airbox just yanks out.
No way. Okay.
Now, you'll have to pull your MAF out. Just some safety Allens, it looks like. Safety torques, maybe. Figure that out. But, doesn't matter. Now for the diverter valve, which is up front here. And we got a flashlight. Diverter valve's right here in front.
Let's go check out the actual air intake and the diverter valve spacer. Thanks to, again, AM Tuning. We have the GFB Go Fast Bits. High performance. Check that out. And then our box here. Snazzy. One of the framing. I'm gonna mount the intake 2. Beautiful color red. Oh, that's gonna look nice. Excited for that.
Turn that off. All right, here Matt goes trying to get at the 3 Allens that hold the DV on.
Yeah, this is tight. This is tighter than prom night.
That's what she said.
That's what she said. That's what she said. That's what she said.
Wait, what? Why would she say that? What is going? Okay, there we go. Oh, I got it in. I got it in.
All right, all right, get those 3 bolts out, unplug it, and then we'll show you how to put her all together.
I don't know what the shit I'm doing over here. Okay, so we figured out what revision. We have number C.
Number C. Good job. Number.
Ford may be dumb. I couldn't finish school.
Yeah.
I'm on online learning now. Letter C, revision letter C. So we must first pull the piston from the body and remove the spring, then remove the piston shroud. This can easily be pulled out by hand if it's too tight. It can carefully be levered out with a flat screwdriver if you can't get it out by hand, which is it's pretty simple. We're just simply just popping it out. So we're removing the piston, removing the spring, old springs, we have a new one, and we're taking out the housing. Just like that. And that's it. And then it looks like this, which is exactly what we have here in the picture. Keep your O-ring, because we did not get a new one with our kit, did we?
Yeah, but it's for the other side.
But it's for the other side, yeah.
Okay, so
Put the spring back in.
new spring.
New spring, yep. Just slide that back on. And then we're going to put on our little bracket here, the new piston. Slide that on. Now the actual housing. Thank you for holding that down, Eric. Okay. So we have the ring that's still there.
But line up your.
Yeah, with this little dot here. Up top there, right?
Oh, yeah, that. Yeah.
So
Yeah,
there's a groove. And that goes in there.
Yeah, make sure you line that up. It only goes on one way.
And I guess I'm going to push it on. Okay. So that might be a little difficult. So we're going to have to play with this. And that just sits like that.
Yeah, just make sure that's centered good when you spring it in so it's actually in the hole, not off to the side.
Yeah, good point.
Okay, then
We have the O-ring already on the housing, so now we need this spring. It's going to go,
the bigger spring from the kit.
which just slides over that. Ooh, I don't like that. Oh, I guess they're both the same.
New piston.
Yeah. Ooh, what is snug
Don't
fit?
force it, yeah.
No, don't force it.
Let it.
Just nice snug fit. Rubber gasket. That's all you get.
New bolts, because they're longer now.
Yep.
12 seconds later.
Cool. And
Slide her back in its home down there. Drop bolts on your paint so you scratch it.
yep,
And
that is in the instructions.
stick her back in the hole. Alright, well, here we are talking about basically how much of a pain in the rear this is going to be to get in there with the spring pressure separating the diverter valve from the spacer. So yeah, just talking about how much of a pain that's going to be. And then we move on to a tip.
Good now?
Yeah, once it beeps.
So it's very difficult to try and hold this all together and then slide it in because of the distance there. So we're cheating a little bit by wrapping electrical tape around it, but we're keeping the electrical tape below where the seam is. That way it doesn't get pinched. And then we'll just start to thread the screws in to hold it and then take the electrical tape off once it's held in place and then snug it up tight. I think it's on again? Good. All right, so we got the diverter valve spacer on, clipped all back in. Now we're installing the intake. As we're working on constructing and building it, one of the steps is a little heat shield here. That's going to sit right here to protect that. Now, what you have to do is there's a little clip that actually holds on the oxygen sensor wire. So you have to take that off so that way it can slide over it. This is out of the way too. And then there's just 3 little S clips that will clip this onto the already existing heat shield. And we'll do that and keep progressing.
Alright, so you're going to pull the your MAF out of your stock airbox, just 2 Torx, put it in, these Allen bolts. This CTS bracket goes on with these little bolts. Big bolts go through there. And then grab your grommets off the bottom of the stock airbox. Jam them on the bolts so that you're ready for it to clip in place. Just like that. And we'll be back in a minute. Then there's this little bracket as well. Put the Allens through to hold that. That's going to secure to the fender area. You done in there, Matt?
Yep.
So there's our extra heat shield around the cat. Now we should be able to slip this guy in. It would help if we put it the right way around. both will just pop in like factory. And then there's a clip for this to go in. Get that all set up and we'll be right back then. So once you get those in, put the rubbers in the frame first, then press this in, this little bracket, that clip. Might be better if you nut and bolt through there when you take your inner fender out one day or whatever, but it's sturdy enough. This will slide inside, kind of fit underneath there to hold it tight. Next step, get your hose on. Don't forget your clamps, so that'll be a pain to tighten it up afterwards. Alright, get your hose on.
Get your rubber on.
Yeah.
Well, that fit nice.
Yeah, and there's a bit of a tight squeeze to get in there, but silicone hose is flexible.
Very. Just like that.
There we go. And this popped out, you can readjust, but
Yeah.
just get that on there tight first.
Ready?
Yep.
Just get it sunk for now, and then.
No, tighten her up. That will break it, though. Don't go crazy.
Yeah.
Okay. Plug in our MAF, and then the lower hose you'll have to do by hand.
Yeah, with extension. Woo! Got it.
Okay, make sure you got your clamp in the right spot.
Is this a little too high?
No, you're good, I think.
No?
Yeah.
I mean, I can always loosen it up and then.
Yeah, you can adjust it later as needed. Go ahead. You want a longer extension, or is that good?
Actually, no, this is still fine.
Snug her up. You can watch Matt struggle for a couple minutes here.
Well, I'm actually just loosening it up.
We're still watching him struggle.
Yes. Okay. Confident that low right there?
Yeah?
Not that high, but definitely right, almost right down the bottom.
Yeah.
Okay. This helps with the bond all the way. So I made a mistake, and we're supposed to put the rubber on this
First,
first.
so that it seals up against the body there.
So now
So we're
we're gonna
gonna-
try and cheat.
Try and slide it down. Seems to be working. A little bit more pain in the rear to do it this way, but getting the job done. How far?
A little bit.
About halfway
I mean,
down. Just all the way
Yeah.
here, so. That's it.
What do you think it's gonna sound like?
All right, what's your impressions? What do you think of the
I like
kit
it.
and installability, ease? I know we made a little bit of it harder on ourselves, but
I'll give it an 8 out of 10. Just kidding, it's a 10 out of 10.
yeah, no, it looks good, and
It does. I'm excited to hear what it sounds like. I mean, we're going from
completely stock.
stock with no diverter valve spacer to an air intake and a diverter valve spacer. So you couldn't even hear my turbo before. So it'll be interesting to see what it sounds like now. I don't even have my exhaust on yet.
Yeah.
So
All right, we'll clean up, and we'll be back with some sound clips and more impressions. Here we go, first start. Let's see what we got. We'll give it a minute or two to warm up, and we'll give it a couple of revs. All right, so here's Matt's reaction. We'll see how much you can hear of it, and then we'll go closer.
ready?
There we
Excited to
go.
hear what it sounds like. Yeah, baby! All right, what a difference.
All right, let's close the hood and we'll go for a drive and see how it sounds under load and all that good stuff.
So before we go for a drive, we're gonna put the new coils and spark plugs in as well. Red top coils, NGK Iridium spark plugs. We're just going with the whole red theme now. Oh yes. All right, it's on. So we got the coils in and the spark plugs. I'm gonna go for a test drive with the load. The specs for the spark plug, if you're wondering, for the B8.5A4 is between 0.30 and 0.32 for the spark plug gap. I'm gonna have to do my cover red now.
Can't even see your coils.
I can't even see my coils now. Unacceptable. All right, let's go see what it's like on load. That sounds a lot, that's exactly what I was looking for. Fuck, it's cold, eh?
Yeah, all just wind noise and everything.
Yeah. Like, even in here, you can hear it. Like, that's...
I don't know how well you guys can hear it or not, but
yeah,
it's a significant difference. We'll do some drive-bys and whatnot, but
I have to get the exhaust done. Now, I knew this was gonna problem. Remember I was talking to you? I was like, I was leaning on it, and I was like, I know when it's like this is all installed, I'm gonna need to get an exhaust done. Right? Yeah.
yeah, oh, definitely needs the exhaust now. So a lot of work for the winter beater.
Yes. Yeah, that's crazy. I don't know what it's like when I'm manual. Look out, Subies.
Here we go. Overall thoughts and
10 out of 10. 10 out of 10. I owe it all to AM Tuning for hooking me up with the proper parts. Thank you, Abdullah. I'll be coming back definitely for some more. I already have the mastermind in works about the future plans for the 8.5, but oh yeah. Oh, that sounds so nice. Yeah, that's nice. It's gonna sound even better when I have an exhaust on now. Yeah.
Alright, well that's gonna be it for this one. Catch you on the next one.